Okay, everyone, it's time for the number 8. And just for reference, I have completed numbers 3 through 7 for you guys. Number 8 is left, the number 9 is left, the numbers 1 and 2 are left. So let's go with the number 8. The number 8 is the moneymaker. And I have to preface this by saying, thanks to a conversation I had with a friend of mine, I want you guys to know that this 8 in general is relevant to where it's placed in your chart. So 8 can be in your life path, 8 can be in your career sector, it can be in multiple places, it can be in your attitude. So these energies can show up in different areas. And if you have your numerology chart and say you have a lot of 8s, then you will feel this energy extremely strongly, right? So it's multiple things to look at. But I love talking to you guys and educating you about this stuff and really helping you understand yourself better and understand others. So, positive aspects of the 8. One, big business. So, on one side, the 8 could be a person that is a leader in the business world, can make things happen, kind of a mover and a shaker. The 8 also has high finance and money because normally they're able to obtain money through all of their efforts. The 8 is they know about what it takes to actually make money, and then they know what it takes to keep money. Just think of the 8 as a double 4. The 4 energy is a builder, a person who lays foundation. So the 8 can be a 2 and 6, a 3 and 5, a 4 and 4, a 1 and 9. Meaning 1 minus 9 is 8. So I'm going to have to explain that to y'all a little bit later, not today. But on the side note of the 8 energy is comprised of different elements. So it's either the 5 energy being a major element, and the 5 energy is one about freedom and very good for business because they're innovative, or it's the 6 and the 2 energy, which the 2 is great with partnerships, which normally leads someone to being able to build. The 4 and 4, definitely a building energy. The 9 minus the 1 leadership, of course. 9 meaning the absolute form of completion, meaning the highest level you can go. You take away 1 and you have 8, meaning success in between. So multiple levels of how you can get to an 8. So therefore, this is normally a successful number. Again, here's some other things. 8s are good at organization, good in organizational leadership, good as a manager, and they normally have the power to succeed or the drive to succeed. They are ambitious and practical. Now, let's also think about this in terms of not necessarily a social status, meaning rich versus poor. We mean like in a particular group of people, even if you're at a poverty level, sometimes there's one person who always seems to be above others and doesn't really seem to feel the effects of poverty on the same level. That person is more likely to have some type of 8 somewhere prominent in their chart. Downsides, they can be overly materialistic because they can be power hungry and they can be all into money and they want to show their money to people. Okay? They can abuse the power because an 8 tends to have a good understanding of how things should go. And sometimes that comes across as, well, my way is the only way. And if you don't do it my way, then you're going to suffer the consequences. Right? They can be manipulative because they want things to go their way and they know what to say to get you to follow them. The other side is they can be greedy. Now, the opposite of being really good in business is lacking business skills. So you have all the dreams, all the thoughts, all the desire in your head, but don't have the means to actually bring it to fruition. And for those people who find themselves on that side of the coin, I say you need a partner in order to make your dreams become a reality. They can neglect the material life, so they might get money, obtain money, and then don't do what they're supposed to do with it. They're not responsible with it, so the money just pretty much goes right through their hand. Misuse of authority and fiscally irresponsible. And also lacking material life, there's another part of that, which is like with houses or things like that. They could not upkeep that property, which also devalues the property. The energy transformation. 8 is the infinity. You see that? The circle, that's the infinity, right? Infinity is about transformation and it's about taking things to a new level. Keyword is subconscious. They normally have these ideas that they bring to light. Day of the week is Thursday, which means that's the best day for them. The planet is Pluto. And now remember, in different astrology, Pluto is either there or it isn't. So that actually should tell you something about the 8. They're either all in or they're all out. There's not really in between with them. Color that's good for them is purple, and the sun sign is Scorpio. So Scorpio is the natural 8th house, and that can be toxic, that can be bossy, that can be poisonous, that can also be health issues. Compatible numbers 2, 4, and 6. Incompatible numbers 7, 8, 9. Notice the 1 is not on here. The 1 can be what's called a neutral number. If the 1 is in the right leadership category, they can help the 8 achieve their goals. If the 1 is a really bossy one, then the 8 is going to not get along with them. So as a life path, you need to learn about money, power, and authority. Develop drive and ambition. Learn to think big and strive for success. Learn how to make, save, and accumulate money. Your success depends on good judgment, drive, determination, fortitude, and thinking big. Don't ever think of yourself as less than. As a personal year or universal year, it's time for recognition for those who have earned it. Now, the personal year is based on your day and month plus the current year. So let's just take January 1st, 2025. So 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 5. So 9 plus 1 plus 1 is 11. So that is an 11-2. So a person who was born January 1st, this would be a 2 personal year for them. Okay. So next we have weak areas. You can have liver problems, rheumatoid arthritis, suffer from headaches, asthma, colds, and diseases of the blood. Possible careers: a manufacturer, a banker, a stockbroker, stock market trader, band leader, drama, physical fitness advisor, business owner being key. Anything that requires leadership. So if the person is in another field based off of another number in their chart, for instance, if they're in a field that involves a lot of water, because maybe they have some marine biology type energy in their chart, they would be a leader in the marine biology field, or they have the potential to be a leader in that field and actually earn a lot of money. These people are definitely seen as the manager, people in those roles. All right. Hope the 8 number helps you guys.